Hello everybody, welcome back to another Itch.io bundle extravaganza. Today we are playing Dungeons and Lesbians, which I'm actually pretty excited for. It's a little visual novel about, well, you guessed it, lesbians who play Dungeons and Dragons. So, what's not to love? Anyway, so we're gonna get started. Yeah, that's all I got. If I end up really liking this game, then it will probably become a series because, yeah, I like Dungeons & Dragons, and I like lesbians, so what's not to like? Hello, hero. It's good to see you. You will enter a world of swords and sorcery where giant lizard things thinks thievery and regicide is a good idea. Let me show you what you look like. Don't question why you look like that. It's time to name yourself. What's your name? Alright, let's be cats. What if we started, like, being fancy with it? We'll be Cat. Like the Ariana Grande character from... Wait, no, was that her name? Someone in Victorious was called Cat, though. I think it might have been Ariana Grande's character. I'm Cat. What do we want to be? Just do she, her for simplicity's sake. The thing is, the world has always been one that longs for a hero. What's a hero? Someone who fills the world with change and splendor, with courage and love in their hearts. But remember, a hero isn't one person. No man is an island, or so they say. I might recommend for you to build up your relationships, be in touch with your heart, so you can touch others. Oh, whoops. In other words, be as gay as your heart desires, you funky little lesbian. You're getting what you paid for. Venture thus into the world and let your heroic tales unfold. How fun. Up. Level? You've arrived. Heck yeah! Final boss! Heck yeah. Don't copy me, you nerd. Alright. Shut it. It's my turn. I mean, Lena's gonna continue. Thanks, Raffi. Ahem. So, you've all come to the end of your journey. Flames roar all about you, trapping you in a cage of heat and noise. Unnaturally high for your run-of-the-mill forest fires. Those ain't no ordinary flames. They're magic ones cast by the very evil sorcerer. Yes, the one in front of you. Right now. You mere fools. You were foolish fools to think you could ever defeat I, Prozac the Powerful. Isn't Prozac like an antidepressant? The very evil sorcerer cackles, raising his staff high to the sky at your obvious defeat, or so it seems. Hold it, fiend! Actually, hang on, we're gonna turn the music down just a smidgen while this is going on, because it's very loud. Hold it, fiend! A literal knight in shining armor, the tank of your party rises, basically blinding you in her glory. For eons, thou reigned eons of terror, pushing the innocence of this land into a reign of terror. Well, no more. My trusty fellow allies of trust shall vanquish thee. Her heart-rending speech strikes a chord in all your hearts. You, her trusty ally of trust, simply cannot simply stand mutely mute. Whack. I'm gonna keep the RP going. I, cruel foe, for too long have God's mercy kept thee on this land. Thou shalt taste foolish fall as thou fail in stuff. What eloquent words! As expected of a bard, inspired by your poetry, the remaining member of your party too scrambles to a stand. With newfound unfamiliar valiantness, she points an accusing finger at the very evil sorcerer. Determination burning in her eyes, she opens her mouth, capturing the full attention of the enemy. I have no part in this. I'm actually just in it for the money. In fact, she offers 10 gold to attack your party instead. Silence reigns across the dungeon, and the sorcerer ponders the business offer. Let's do the sorcerer. I don't want to get in a fight with the party. You, a brilliant strategist, devise perfect plans that you execute immediately. Dank guitar smashes into smithereens on the very evil sorcerer's head. You gain plus 10 punk. You also shed a single tear for Dank guitar's sacrifice. The very evil sorcerer falls to his knees. Now it's just time for the final blow. The paladin raises her brave sword, the hunter, her bow, and you have nothing after smashing your dank guitar, so you don't really do anything. The flash of blinding light, the evil ruler of this land is no more. Finally, the evil has been defeated. That was the easiest big bad evil guy in any D&D campaign I've ever seen. The dungeon is quiet, the roaring of the magical flames extinguished along with the sorcerer's defeat. The adventure, the quest you've all spent together is over. This land shall suffer under his iron fist of cruelty no more, thinking that should clear your hearts, but for some reason, you feel a sense of emptiness within you. Have you ever felt that sense that something is missing? Like there's a hole inside of you have to fill. This empty feeling, you know what it is. Hunger. What? What? Nod knowingly. We're taking a break. I want sandwiches. Ignoring your friend's protests, your GM strolls leisurely to her kitchen. The D&D session can't really continue without her here, so you just stew in silence. Well, I was getting a bit tired. It's due for a break. Ugh. Having become interested in D&D lately, you and your friends have been pretty into this nerd crud. Speaking of, what had you decided to name your character? Give your very cool character a name. We're playing a bard. Let's name her Celestine. Yeah, no, you actually named your character Sir Swagger Balls. I don't like that. No. Fine, your name can be Celestine or whatever, I guess. Anyways, you suddenly get a very particular and strong desire to introduce your friends to yourself. You wonder both briefly why ever you would feel this urge as someone familiar with them already, but what ifs? Let's think about... I don't know. Let's think about the Game Master. This campaign is run by Alina, who just went into her kitchen. She's what you call cool and aloof, maybe a bit of a mom friend, since she got her own place. That's where you're at now. She always chides us for leaving milk out in the open. You also suspect she's secretly a genius. Let's think about me. Wow. That's you, a singy boy. Also known as the Bard, the adventure poet, and completely useless. You feel it reflects your true soul. It's your first time with D&D, but you've already concluded that the Singy Boy is the best class, objectively. Who cares if you had 0 attack or defense points? You got to seduce everything. Your little doodle of dank guitar brings nostalgic tears to your eyes. Let's think about the Paladin. The Paladin is run by Raffi over there. She's the sweetest girl you've ever met. Once she gave you an entire bowl of sweets. Sure, it was a bowl mixed with M&M, Skittles, and tiny rocks that looked like sweets, but it's the thought that counts. Let's think about the Hunter. The Hunter is run by the Gremlin over there. Her name is Gwen, and she's small. You have a long, deep-seated desire to throw down with her for once and for all. She is your sworn enemy. Oh no. Think about that random dude in the background. Oh, that's Jimothy. Just another ordinary boy. Say hi to Jimothy? Yes. You say hi, inwardly hoping your thoughts reach his ordinary heart. It totally did. Oh, okay. It's just the same stuff over again, so... I want to maybe continue what I was doing, which is not introducing people. Sure, fine, whatever. You return to your boring life full of not-introducing. In your stupor, you realize most of your friends have moved off to different sides of the room, eager to explore Lena's new house. I like Lena, so let's go over there. What you doing? Making sandwiches. Want to help? You can help out Lena, then hang out with the others within your break time. Help out? Yeah. You start helping out. What a nice house guest you are. You decide to criticize Lena's pants to even it out. I've said this already, but your pants are terrible. That's a lie. I think these pants are really good and I would wear them. Hey, my house, my rules. She gives a cool shrug. It's so cool the room temperature instantly falls by 10 degrees Celsius. Damn, maybe she is secretly a genius. Awed by her sheer coolness, you only realize after a while the sheer number of sandwiches you're making. Whoa, that's a lot. It's for everyone, too. That's really nice of you. Lena looks a little pleased as she finishes up the stack of sandwiches. I'm not really. I'm just used to taking care of my twin brother. I was always the more mature one. No wonder. I'm kind of curious what you were like as a child, actually. I still have pictures, so I'll show you if we have time. I'll take the sandwiches out to the table. Could you help me put the milk back in the fridge so the milk babies don't die? What? You know, the milk babies. They die if you don't put them back in the fridge. That's why the milk tastes bad when you leave it out, you know? Lena tries you gently as she leaves you in abject confusion and more confusion. Milk babies? Look at them. Could it be Lena's dumb? Haha, no way. No way, you say, but the mystery nags at your mind. There's no way she's actually not smart, right? Mystery of Lena added. Let's talk with Raffi. Make small talk. What are you doing? Oh, nothing yet. Say, have you watched Infinity's Wars yet? No? Captain Iron dies. Yo, spoiler warning. I mean, I've already seen it, but in case any of you haven't seen it, I mean, I'm sure you know by now. It's been, what, like almost a year? You no longer want to make small talk with Raffi. I want to see... Hang on. I want to see what Gwen's like. Approach. If you think you beat me with your sick-ass guitar smashing, you're wrong. What an annoying brat. Okay. You call out to Jimothy, who's watching TV. Hey. Hi. Jimothy goes back to whatever brain-rotting program he's watching. Alright, I don't really like either of them. I think Gwen's more interesting. Let's go bother Gwen. Gwen is fiddling on her phone, furiously typing something. You vaguely catch some photos flash past on her screen. You have time to sit down and figure out what she's doing before hanging out with others within your break time. Did you do that? Should I do just that? Yeah. You take your seat back at the table. Gwen glares at you, or stare curiously. You can never really tell. As soon as your eyes glance over, the phone screen turns black. Ugh, how dare she try and protect her privacy by turning her phone off? What was that? It's nothing. One of my cats is like got hair all over my face and now it's... Ugh. Go back to being a nerd. Yeah, you nerd. I'm not a nerd, you're the nerd. You are. Your face is nerdier, nerd. Stop yelling, you two. We just finished playing D&D. You both are nerds. Under Raffi's infinite wisdom, you enter a grudging truce. I can't believe you smashed your guitar. It was your dang guitar. You gently correct her that the correct term is dank guitar. Anyways, didn't you love that thing? It was worth it. I mean, I guess. You still stole my XP. That's why I'm so mad about it. Gwen opens her mouth to say more, but is distracted by a ping on her phone. This is your chance. You may be a complete idiot with 2 remaining brain cells, but you do have a sharp eye for chances. What are you even looking at? Gwen raises her head in a daze. Cryptids. What? Nothing, go away. As Gwen rejects further conversation, the question nags at your mind. Could it be Gwen has a relation to cryptids? Or the mystery is seriously nagging at your mind. Mystery of Gwen added. The fuck? Okay, so it turns out you can hang out with all of them, so... What you doing? Oh, you know, just resting. Wanna chill with me? You can chill with Raffi before hanging out with others within your break time. Chill with, like, a cool kid? Yeah. You oblige, gently placing yourself next to Raffi. The cushion you're on bends from your weight. How are you doing? I'm having fun. That's great. I don't really care, but that's great. Contrary to her words, you spot a small grin on the corner of her lips. When she turns back to you, it is smoothed back to her usual peaceful, laid-back smile. Peaceful and laid back like usual. Want to help me draw on Lena's bathroom mirror with permanent markers? Offering to help decorate her friend's house? How thoughtful. You're touched by this kind gesture of Lena. Agree to help. It is a duty to help such a thoughtful deed. Jesus. Get up from the couch, tagging along with Raffi to the toilet. Or so you were about to until a wild Jimothy blocks your way. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Raffi and Cat. And who are you to stop me? Someone who owns this house? That's a lie. All 3 of you knew full well this place belongs 420% to Lena. But Jimothy doesn't have a single heck to give. Well then, what are you going to do about it? Her tone is challenging, insulting even, but somehow it is Timothy's responding gaze that sends goosebumps along your spine. Raffi? I know that you know that I know a lot of things about you. Like your true identity. Like what? When you're less than 3? Raffi's already holding her hand. holding your hand and dragging you away back to the couch. How assertive. Maybe next time, Cat. Jokes aside, this is the first time you've seen Rappy this shaken. Can't stop wondering about what happened. What did Jimothy mean about her past and her identity? The mystery nags at your mind. Mystery of Rappy added. Hi, Jimothy. It's the same thing as before. Done talking to people. Just as you figure you're done talking to your friends, a wild Jimothy approaches. You briefly wonder if this is how wildlife encounters feel. Hey. Jimothy just nods back. You realize you don't know anything about Jimothy. He's always there when you come over to Lena's house. Lena just introduced him as Jimothy when you first met. You would think he's her lover or whatever, but Lena's about as straight as a ruler. A bendy ruler. And to be honest, you've always been too afraid to ask. Who in the world are you? I'm Jimothy. You don't know how to answer that, and Jimothy speaks no more. Now that Jimothy's silent, you start to reflect by yourself. What is this Kermit the Frog meme in this game? Today's been real fun, but talking to your friends has given you something you've become really, really curious about. So Lena's the cutest, but the mystery of Gwen is the most, intriguing. How about we save here? And then we can always come back. So let's choose Gwen. Well, I guess you'll do your best to figure that out. Your inner monologue is interrupted by Lena's voice, and also a pile of sandwiches. Everyone get your asses over here. Intermission's over. With everyone in tow, you shamble over. You realize this is a good chance to ask something. Wait, I have a question. About Jimothy. Who is he? He's my bitch. Lena turns to Jimothy on the couch. Get me 3 glasses of beer. No. Lena turns back. This incident will not be remembered by history. So instead, Lena, no, the game master, clears her throat. As her words fill the space of the room, everyone feels themselves transitioning into the fantasy land of their creation. Delicious. Finally, some good fucking food. Why? This game just has memes in it. Can you do that? Oh, and the sandwiches? They're delicious. It's finally over. Your land is free. You're free from this heavy burden the world has placed upon your shoulders. No more innocent blood shall be shed. No more civilians shall cry for mercy. The evil sorcerer has been felled. As you emerge from the dungeon cave place thingy, you shield your face against the blinding light of the sun. Wait, wasn't it night? You realize the blinding light is from the torches of soldiers here to capture you. Turns out, murder is illegal. Is that Jimothy? What? We killed a bad guy. I mean, we vanquished an evil foe for justice. Hey, get that out of my face. According to the law, murder is illegal, but ruling your land with evil sorcery and threats isn't. Curse outdated laws created for those in power that make no sense in this application. Luckily, you haven't been discovered yet. Charm a nearby villager to hide you. You roll for charm. Getting a 15 or higher means you'll be successful. Let's roll. You rolled 17! The god of dice has smiled upon you, and you were successful. With a not evil grin upon your face, you successfully evade the law. You probably commit tax fraud too, you absolute criminal. A murder charge upon your name, you managed to sneak away. Aw, crap. I, Jimothy, a commoner, sees criminals trying to get away. Jimothy. Alerted by a nameless commoner, the soldiers immediately zero in on you and your friends. As the soldiers cast a sleeping spell on you, the last thing you see is Jimothy. I'm sorry, Lena's friends. You know I had to do it to him. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Why is he here? I wanted to feel included. And I let him, because I'm the game master. Curse the almighty power of the game master. There's absolutely nothing you can do. Moving on. You all wake up in prison. You all also curse Jimothy. Your game master kindly reminds you that stabbing Jimothy is not allowed. We need to break out. You wholeheartedly agree. Unfortunately, without your trusty dang guitar, you feel a little down as a bard. But your line of bards were born to be free. In fact, you couldn't even wait 9 months to be born. You came out in 7. Everyone that tells you that's not a good thing is a hater and should be ignored. Anyways, quick, think of a plan. Let's do this first. There must be some way to leave, examine surroundings. Ah, not a bad idea. You turn to the wall. An ominous skeleton is chained up to the wall, implying the doom you may face if you don't hurry the heck up. Examine Spoopy Skelly Boy. It's just a skeleton, a friendly-looking man, but that's it. Or is it? You can't but feel there's something more to this skell than it seems. Something more heroic and really supportive. Because of that, Raffi, the paladin, instinctually kicks the skeleton over. A guard hurries to your cell, tears in her eyes. Leave Bob the emotional support skeleton alone. The spoopy skull on the wall has a name now. Make peace. Use your sun charming skills as a bard to seduce Bob the... Kill me. Bob the emotional support skeleton is charmed and soothed by your kind words. With your help and your company, Bob the emotional support skeleton is able to overcome his long-lasting fear of commitment. Turns out the true emotional support skeleton was inside you all along. Now willing to be brave under your new friendship, Bob the emotional support skeleton makes to propose to his boyfriend. Everyone, especially the guard, is extremely touched by the turnout of this event. Good job. The guard, moved by your compassion, agrees to help. Wow. The truth is, this place has no key. What? The guard explains that this particular cell has been enchanted with a powerful spell, so unnecessarily powerful, everyone wonders why they did that. The only way to open it is to reach the time for judgment or to obtain that. That? Explain that, wench. Much to your surprise, a lower laughter emerges from the cell beside you. That? Huh? How foolish. No one has seen that in centuries. Quiet, prisoner. Pray tell, what is that you speak of? What's the point of knowing something you can never have? But, very well. I like the look in your eyes. That is... a GF. A GF? I see, a GF. Ha, of course, it was the GF. Why are your friends so cool with it? A girlfriend? You need a girlfriend to break out of prison? You seriously consider the logistics of a girlfriend in breaking out of jail? You do want a girlfriend regardless, preferably among your very hot best friends, but it's true that it's impossible. No one has seen a GF in this land for ages. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's against the law now to make a GF or bring a foreign GF here. What's the deal with GF in this land? Does this place discriminate against girlfriends? Though, you could always make them in private. A whole bunch of GFs, that is. You want to do that? How do you do that? You really need to know how to do that. Just seeing a GF is enough for me to arrest you. They're dangerous, after all. Guns and firearms, that is. Oh. You knew that. You totally knew that all along, yeah. From the way your friends avoid your gaze, it seems they were clueless as well. Well, studies from a long time ago shows GF violence is directly linked to the availability of GFs. Only a really stupid country would allow GFs while knowing that. Minkus. Right? Haha. Unfortunately, shading a certain country has made trial time arise. Curse the illusion of the passage of time. You even tried blowing up the wall in a last-ditch attempt. It doesn't work. The guard just looks at you in this really shameful pity that makes you avoid her gaze. As you are led away by the guard, you ask the mysterious stranger one last question. Wait, tell me, what is your name? You hear low laughter. My name? Jimothy. Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you, Lena. This is a perfect time for a break. And this is a perfect time for me to end this video. Okay, I'm like half and half on this game. Because sometimes the memes are kind of funny, and other times it's kind of cringe. Like, a lot cringe. You had to do it to a meme in there. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I like memes though is the thing, so it kind of works on me. It depends on how they're executed though. I feel like this one might be a little bit too memey for me, but I like the idea of Dungeons and Dragons and Lesbians, so maybe I'll keep playing it for a bit. We shall save the game. And yeah, so would I play this game again? Yeah, I plan on probably actually playing it for a little while, doing a series on it. We'll see how that goes. I'm currently running my Spiritfarer series as well, so it might be a lot, but I feel like visual novels are pretty low-key. You don't really have to put that much thought or effort into them. They just kind of exist. You just read, mostly. So yeah. I think this one's pretty good. I'm like kind of half and half on it, because some parts of it are really cheesy and kind of silly, and other parts of it are actually pretty good, so I want to give it a shot. Also, I like Lena. Look at her. She's so cute. I know I didn't choose her, so maybe I should go back and choose her, because even though her milk babies thing isn't that interesting, I think she's kind of interesting. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll try and juggle all three. I'll consider it. Anyway, so would I play this game again? Yes. Should you play this game? Yeah. I mean, if you like, again, if you like visual novels, so far it's a pretty good one. If you like millennial meme humor, definitely. It's in between millennial and Gen Z meme humor. I don't know, somewhere straddling that line. If you like lesbians, yeah, play this game. That's all I've got. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Dungeons and Lesbians, and I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, I can't get to the stop recording button, so this time, for real, bye.